Tax cuts, handouts and a surplus. Treasurer Josh Frydenberg hopes Tuesday can turn the government's fortunes around.
Thanks for joining us, Treasurer.
Good to be with you.
You're going to hand down a surplus in the budget. It's a forecast, though. Feel like Wayne Swan?
Well, Wayne Swan forecast a $46 billion turnaround in 1 year. It wasn't credible. What we have seen is a steady trajectory to surplus, and we will be announcing the first surplus in over 12 years in Tuesday's night's budget.
It is a forecast, though. Will you be disappointed if you don't win the election, so you're not around to take the glory when it becomes an actual?
Well, it's actually a very important marker. For the first time in 12 years, we'll be putting a down payment on Labor's debt. It will be a sign that we are repairing the nation's finances, and it will be the product of difficult decisions, but necessary decisions that have been taken over the last 5.5 years.
The update at the end of last year had a large amount of money put aside for what everyone's assuming are tax cuts. Income tax cuts, is that what we're going to see in the budget?
Well, as you know, Peter, we've already legislated $144 billion worth of tax relief, which will see 95% of taxpayers better off.
There's about another $10 billion coming, though, isn't there?
Well, you'll have to turn on budget night to see what transpires in relation to tax. But what I can say is that this budget, Peter, does build a stronger economy. It does secure a better future. It will ease cost of living pressures for Australian families. It will fund infrastructure that busts congestion in our cities and unlocks the potential of our regions, and it will guarantee the essential services of hospitals, schools and pharmaceuticals.
It's been framed as an election budget.
Well, it's a budget that actually delivers a stronger economy, and from a stronger economy you can deliver a dividend which is secure jobs and better service.
But is it different than you would have framed it, for example, at the start of a term as opposed to right before a difficult election?
Well, we're focused on the same economic plan that is already delivered for Australia. This is the next stage in that economic plan.
Just finally, though, if you don't win government, other than the money bills, presumably, not everything in this budget will be legislated.
Well, we'll have legislation that will be introduced on budget night to put in place a number of the provisions, a number of the measures that we are announcing in this.
If they don't get through the Senate, though?
Well, this will be up to the Labor Party, whether they want to stand in the way of a stronger economy, whether they want to stand in the way of more support for the Australian people with respect to easing their cost of living and guaranteeing them the essential services.
Good luck on Tuesday night.
Thank you, Peter.